I welcome that one who is watching, wherever you are watching from. You are welcome to Bethesda platform, Bethesda Put TV. Our second service in the morning in Africa, in Zambia to be specific, Kitwe, Copperbelt. You are welcome to this wonderful time. Loving human praise. John chapter 12, verse 41 to 43. John chapter 12, verse 41 to 43. These things Isaiah said when he saw his glory and spoke of him. So Isaiah said things because he had seen his glory and spoke about Jesus. If you look at the context, he's talking about the miracles and everything who has believed our report, to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed. Verse 42. Nevertheless, if you start with other versions, yet, other versions, but, it contrasts everything. When somebody comes to you and is talking about nice things and is talking about everything that you do and says, but, everything is sour. Everything is bad. So it says, nevertheless, even among the rulers, many believed in him. But, because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of what? The synagogue. So there was a group of Pharisees who had just told them, who had it as to push them against their confession, their belief. And what happens? I want you to see. Why? For they loved what? The praise of what? Men. They loved the praise of men than what? The praise of God. For they loved the praise from men more than the praise from God. And this is typical of many of the people. If you want to walk with God in this life and you want to really fulfill that which God has called you, you've got to overgrow the praise from men. You've got to go beyond what men say about you. The reason why most of us are bound and not achieving our goals and purposes is you have so much the perspective of the others concerning you and what you want to do. What are people thinking about you? Becomes more of what? Your priority than what God is thinking about you. I've made up my mind now. I don't know about you. You've heard me say this, and I was preparing you for this message. You've heard me say this of late. I have said, I don't care how you judge me. You will not be there to give me thanks. It is only God who is going to give me thanks. The reason why people have failed even to see God manifest in their lives, in their circumstances, is because we are full of other people's opinions and not what God would say. What is God saying over a matter? What is God's opinion over a matter than what people are saying? That is why the counsels of men sometimes, I don't like them. Because sometimes people will cancel you out of experience, not what God is saying. Did you know that if, for example, Elisha, what they thought in joining Elijah, they would have a lot of things to say. Let me just formulate my own opinions, not that I'm adding to the scriptures. I don't like to add to the scriptures or subtract. His miracles are only for himself. He is short-tempered. He killed 450 prophets for the queen. Those prophets you want to join that man? All of the things I've told you are in scriptures. Don't you think they would have formulated the opinions from the Father? Let me tell you, in this life, it never go anywhere. Look at most of your friends have churches in town.